Okay, so what I'm going to do now is some tapping for Sandy Girl, and I'm going to show you a process I go through so that you can use it if it feels comfortable to you. Again, I need to disclaimer this with saying that we are working with a behaviorist as well. The behaviorist has assessed that it's okay for the dogs to still be together, that it's not showing any signs of being really serious or escalating. There's been no actual wounds. Um, it's not getting more and more frequent. And so really important if you're working with a dog that has any aggression, that you are making sure you work with a professional. And in this case, I feel that I can do the tapping because I've been tapping for 20 years, so I'm very experienced with it. I've been fostering for a long time, so I'm experienced with dogs. And because the signs are that this isn't as serious, like this isn't really serious, and it's okay for them to still be together on a day-to-day basis. So it's not like, let's take a hypothetical situation. Let's say your dog has actually shown signs of potentially hurting other dogs. It's not like I'm an inexperienced person with EFT and I do a few rounds and then I go to the dog park. That's not a good idea with an aggressive dog. So I'm an experienced tapper and I'm working with a behaviorist because I don't know how to assess how serious this is, whereas the behaviorist does. And she has assessed it as safe enough for me to do this. So that's really important part of this. So this is a good example where I don't actually know where to start with this because I haven't really got clear triggers of what's going on. So what I'm going to do is start by brainstorming. So I'm going to take my pen and paper and I'm going to write down what I know. And then I use that as tapping phrases because that takes the pressure away of having to figure out the tapping phrases as you're going. You brainstorm and write down what you know, and then you start tapping on it. So I know that there's something about me giving Kahu attention, and it's not all the time. So I don't actually know what the exact trigger is. There was an incident. It's always good to tap on specific incidents if you can. There was an incident where Sandy Girl and I were snuggling on the couch, and Kahu came over and she leapt on top of him and went for him really bad. So that's a specific incident that I'm realizing that I didn't think about before I started brainstorming, that there is actually a specific incident that I can tap because she was sitting on the couch with me up higher than him and then he came up and there might be something in that that's a trigger. What else have we got? I think we need to incorporate some of her history. So the way she plays is with other dogs is very awkward. So I suspect that she hasn't been socialized very well with other dogs. She's a little bit awkward, very quick to bark. She doesn't sort of really know how to get playing with other dogs. And so I don't think she's actually spent a lot of time with other dogs. So that's something else that I can tap on. Let's think, is there anything else? I'm going to hit pause while I ponder. Yeah, so that seems to be the main ones. And so I'm going to tap now on them. Even though there's something about me giving Kahu attention when Sandy feels that she hasn't been getting enough or when she's been asleep and he's been with me without her there, she's a great dog and I love her very much. Even though there's something about Sandy waking up, actually, yeah, two of the incidences have been. Now that I think about it, Sandy woke up and I was giving Kahu attention and she didn't like it and she attacked him. She's a great dog and we love her very much. Even though Sandy feels really insecure to wake up finding me giving Kahu love without her being there, she's a great dog and I love her very much. So just for learning purposes, that's great. I've brainstormed and as I've tapped, I've just let it evolve and it's come to, there are patterns. There is a pattern there. It's happened more than once when I've been giving Kahu love and she's woken up. So I've got something to tap on. Sandy feeling really insecure when she wakes up to find me giving Kahu love. Sandy feeling really insecure when she wakes up to finding me giving Kahu love. So I'm going to hit pause and keep tapping. Yeah, so as the tapping is gone, it's sort of refined itself and it's now Sandy Girl feeling really insecure when she wakes up to find me giving Kahu love. Sandy Girl feeling really insecure when she wakes up to finding me giving Kahu love. Okay, so now I'm going to move on to the lack of socialization and I'm just going to see what words come. So I haven't planned anything. So Even though Sandy lived without interacting much with other dogs, and she's very awkward with them and feels uncertain about her role in the pack. Okay, that's what it is. Yeah, so that's another example of it just evolving. Yeah, she's a great dog and I love her very much. Even though Sandy's feeling really uncertain about her role in the pack, she's a great dog and I love her very much. Even though Sandy's feeling really uncertain about her role in the pack, she's a great dog and I love her very much. Sandy feeling really uncertain about her role in the pack. Sandy feeling really uncertain about her role in the pack. Sandy feeling really uncertain about her role in the pack. Okay, I'm going to hit pause and keep tapping. Okay, so I've done several rounds on that and it feels like that's complete. Obviously, we don't know until we test it, and the only way to test this is for them to live together for a while and see whether it happens again. So now I'm going to tap on the specific incident. So I'm going to tap with what I know. So even though when I was cuddling Sandy on the couch and Kahu came over, she leapt off the couch and attacked him, and it was really hard to get them apart. Sandy's a great dog and I love her very much. Even though when I was snuggling with Sandy and Kahu came over, she attacked him so ferociously and it was hard to pull her off. She's a great dog and I love her very much. Even though Sandy attacked Kahu when he came over to us when we were snuggling, she's a great dog and I love her very much. Sandy attacked Kahu when I was snuggling with her and he came over. Sandy attacking Kahu when I was snuggling with her and he came over. Okay, I'm going to hit pause as I continue to tap. Okay, so I've tapped on all the aspects that I'm currently aware of. There may be aspects that I'm not aware of that will come up in real life. Ordinarily, if you can, you want to test something, but I can't test this because 99% of the time they're okay, and then something just triggers them, and I don't know what the trigger is. So we're just going to have to let them get back together again and see what happens, obviously, and reintroduce them carefully. Having done some tapping for both of them, hopefully it'll be fine, and they've always been fine in the past. We've only had like 4 incidents, and they've always been fine after each one. But it's always really, really important. Remember, I'm going to sound like a stuck record here, but if there's any aggression, you've got to be guided by a behaviorist and know that it's safe for you to be doing this.